Welcome back to day 22. We're over 3 weeks in and we're crushing it. Today's reading is Genesis 30 and 31, and friends, it is messy. We've got a baby making competition, sketchy business deals, stolen idols, and one of the most awkward excuses in the entire Bible. This is reality TV level drama. Let's go. So Jacob is married to both Leah and Rachel. He loves Rachel, but was tricked into marrying Leah first. God sees that Leah is unloved, so he opened her womb while Rachel stays barren. Leah starts having kids, naming them based on her pain. The first one was Reuben. See, a son, now my husband will love me. Then Simeon, the Lord heard, and I was unloved. Levi, now my husband will be attached to me. Judah, this time I will praise the Lord. Finally, she stopped trying to earn love through kids and just praises God, and that is growth. Meanwhile, Rachel is furious. She tells Jacob, "Give me children or I'll die." Jacob snaps back, "Am I God? Is the one who kept you from having children." Not helpful, Jacob. So Rachel gives Jacob her servant Bilhah to have kids for her. Bilhah has 2 sons, Dan, which is God has vindicated me. Then Naphtali, I have struggled with my sister and won. Rachel literally named the kid, "I'm winning this competition." The pettiness is biblical. Not to be outdone, Leah gives Jacob her servant Zilpah, who has Gad, good fortune, and Asher, happy am I. We are at 8 sons from 4 different women. The family is complicated. Then it gets weird. Leah's son finds mandrakes, ancient fertility plants. Rachel wants them, but Leah says, "Wasn't it enough you took my husband? Now you want my son's mandrakes." Rachel makes a deal. "You can sleep with Jacob tonight if you give me the mandrakes." So Leah runs out when Jacob gets home and says, "You're sleeping with me tonight. I hired you with my son's mandrakes." She literally traded bedroom privileges for plants. And the kicker, the mandrakes don't even work for Rachel, but Leah has 2 more sons. Issachar, that is reward, because she paid for that night. Then Zebulun, meaning honor. Then Leah has a daughter, Dinah. Then finally, God opens Rachel's womb and she has Joseph, meaning may the Lord add, or God will add or increase. After 14 years working for Laban, Jacob wants to leave. But Laban realizes God has blessed him because of Jacob, so he offers wages. Jacob says, "Let me take all the speckled and spotted animals from your flock." Laban thinks it's a great deal since most animals are solid colored. But Jacob gets sneaky with selective breeding and ends up with all the strong animals while Laban gets the weak ones. Jacob becomes wealthy. Massive flocks, servants, camels, everything. Laban's sons are big mad. And Laban starts looking at Jacob with hostility. God tells Jacob,
"Go back home. I'll be with you."
Jacob calls Rachel and Leah and explains how Laban has cheated him and changed his wages 10 times. The sisters agree. "Our dad has treated us like foreigners anyway. Do what God said." So Jacob waits until Laban leaves to shear sheep, then packs up everything and runs. But Rachel steals her father's household god, basically claiming inheritance rights. Bold move. 3 days later, Laban discovers they are gone and chases them for 7 nights. But the night before he catches up, God warns him in a dream.
Don't say anything to Jacob. good or bad.
When Laban confronts Jacob, he asks, "Why do you sneak away? Also, who stole my gods?" Jacob, who has no idea Rachel took them, says, "Search the camp. Whoever has your gods will die." Jacob just put a dead curse on his favorite wife. Yikes. Laban searches every tent. When he gets to Rachel's tent, she's sitting on her camel's saddle, which has the stolen gods hidden inside. She says, "Sorry, father, I can't stand up. I'm having my period." This woman is sitting on stolen idols, using her cycle as an excuse. The audacity, the brilliance. Laban finds nothing. Now Jacob thinks Laban falsely accused him, and he explodes. "I worked for you 20 years. You changed my wages 10 times. I walked through scorching heat and freezing nights. If God hadn't protected me, you'd have sent me away with nothing." Jacob is done. Shaken, Laban suggests a peace treaty. They pile up stones and make a covenant. "You don't cross this boundary to harm me, I won't cross it to harm you." They call it Mizpah. May the Lord watch between us when we are apart. Sounds nice, but it's basically God's watching to make sure you don't betray me. The next morning, Laban kisses his family goodbye and leaves. Jacob continues home. What do you take from this mess? 1. Comparison destroys relationships. Rachel and Leah could have been allies, but jealousy made them rivals. 2. God works through imperfect families. This family is dysfunctional, yet they become the 12 tribes of Israel. 3. Sometimes you have to walk away from toxic situations. Jacob stayed 20 years, but when God said,
"Go,"
he went. 4. Be careful what you promise in anger. Jacob's death curse nearly hit Rachel. Jacob is finally heading home after 20 years. Wealthy, huge family, free from Laban. But there is one major problem. His brother Esau, who wanted to kill him. Tomorrow, day 23, we're reading Genesis 32, 33, and 34. Jacob wrestles with God and gets a name change. He faces Esau in a reunion that could go very wrong, and the story of Dinah will make your jaw drop. You remember the Dinah we talked about earlier? Drop a comment. Which was wilder, the baby competition or Rachel sitting on the stolen idols? You've made it to day 22. You're committed. Share this with someone who needs encouragement. Hit follow and turn on notification. Day 23 is intense. Keep reading, keep growing, and remember, God uses your mess for His message. Peace and blessings, family.